good deeds. Switch your lamps to energy efficient light bulbs. Yesterday, I received what do you call it? The energy company will send you some kind of report of where you're at, how you're doing with your energy consumption. And my favorite thing is that my home shows up as consuming less energy than an energy efficient home. And I find that funny because I'm like, what is the point of my electric company trying to bully me into submission for energy saving if my electric bill is almost free compared to energy efficient homes? I think that the only thing that kills me is that this place is horribly insulated because this is an old ass apartment. This apartment ranges from like the 60s through the 70s when it comes to construction time. So I'll be inhaling all that lead based paint, whatever. I find it funny that I'm lower than that report on my graph. I would show you guys, but I think I threw away that bill. But anyway, I'm like, oh, look at you. What do you want me to have, like a $10 a month energy bill? I'll take it. But yeah, when it comes to lights, the first thing I did was my bathroom. This apartment features 4 lights on the bathroom downstairs and the bathroom upstairs. First thing I did was turn off 3 of them. I left them connected, but the bulb is loose so that the light isn't on. I'm gonna show you. One of them is currently dying, so I'm turning on a second one just in case the dying one dies out while I'm in the bathroom. I don't want to be left in the dark. But this is what I mean. This one is dying. This is the one I turned on. But I don't need these fucking lights going at the same time. I loosened that one, loosened that one. This was the only one alive, but then when it showed signs that it wanted to die, I activated this one. I do not need the bathroom to be super stupid bright. For what? Because that's just ridiculous. But anyway, so I did that. Something else I like to do is if my boyfriend is, say, in the kitchen and I'm eating in the dining little section, if he has the kitchen light on, obviously he will, then I will turn off the dining room light because the light that emits from the kitchen is enough to help me see what I'm doing when I'm on the dining table. And in the daytime, my rule is absolutely no lights on except for the bathroom, because the bathroom, I don't know what it is about this country and its fears of having windows in the bathrooms, but there are no windows in the bathroom. So I decided that I will have that light on in the daytime, and if I can, sometimes I'll try to burn a candle. If I'm taking a shower that's shorter than 7 minutes, like say I just need to kind of like freshen up and I don't need to wash my hair, I don't need to shave, and I don't need to rinse off sweat, then that is what I consider a shower that will take me between 5 to 6 minutes. I will burn a candle through that shower and use that as my lighting. I'll open up that liner curtain and the plasticky one, of course, to keep the water from splashing out. That's the only one I'll have drawn. But yeah, I have my little tricks like that, and this goes way back to my childhood. Mom always made it a point to emphasize not wasting energy. If we are not watching TV, if the TV is talking by itself, then we turn it off. If we're watching the same show, the same movie, whatever it is, we go watch it in one room, the living room. Or if we're doing a like activity, then we want for that to be what consumes the energy. Say, if I'm playing video games and my brother is on the computer, then fine. Those things are not related. But if I'm the one playing video games, then we figure out a way to have dual controllers going on, like a dual player type of game. Or if my brother is playing a single player game, I would watch him play, because at some point I enjoyed watching games that were difficult for me being played more than trying to play them myself. So that became kind of like the energy saving, cost reducing trick. when it comes to light bulbs, I feel like I can get by even if I'm using an incandescent light bulb, which is typically what I do. That's what the apartment comes with. I'll let those burn out. My fan has three lights, three lamps that are available. And I immediately, as soon as I started moving in, I loosened those and I only use one. But outside of that, downstairs, the living room, again, I don't know what it is about this place and not having lights in the living room. You're acting like nobody lives in the living room at nighttime, but you have to provide your own lamp, your own light source. My ring light is downstairs. That is what I use to illuminate the living room. But my galaxy light is also downstairs because that's where I sleep actually. And I feel like the galaxy light is so basic and so simple and so cheaply made that I highly doubt it really consumes that much energy. And it makes sense because it is powered through a USB cord. I'm guessing that technically I could plug it to my laptop or the PlayStation and enough energy would flow through it to power it. Maybe that's the intention. And if that's the case, then I could be saving even more if I stop using the dock. I use my old charger's USB block thingy, and that's what I use for the galaxy light. Energy consumption and I have been super happy with my bills. The only time my bills come high is when I run the heater or the air. But usually in the winter time, I have more expensive bills than in the summertime. In the wintertime, I have seen my bill push $200, but in the summertime, I only see it hanging out closer to the $100 mark. Perfectly affordable. That's like pocket money. Now, if I had year round a $100 bill or something close to $200 or exceeding $200, then I would freak out. But when my bill is usually only like $37 to $50, that is free for me. I don't care. Without a doubt, I'm doing a pretty good job about energy saving, especially when it comes to lights. And the street light is so bright now that they replaced that the light that comes in through my window is enough for me to be able to see where my clothes go when I come back from the gym. All I do is empty my gym bag, put some stuff in the hamper, and hang my towel, the one that you may see poking out through this side. I have to pull out a new one because that one is like dirty already. And yeah, that's it. So in a sense, that's helping me cheat through this even more. Trust me, I do not need help with energy saving. Fluorescent bulbs, I prefer, but sometimes they can be obnoxiously bright to the point that it reminds me of those goddamn LED lights that cars be using nowadays that leave me blind. I am selective about where my fluorescent lights go. Fluorescent lights can go in the bathroom, in the kitchen, or maybe the dining room. But the living room and my room, I need warmer lights because that white light is just so bright that it may disrupt my ability to transition into sleeping. Well, that's it, you guys. When it comes to me on this one, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts and your experiences with energy costs, and I'll see you soon.